Apparently, there is a filter that lets you know what your crush is doing right now. I don't.
Well, that's just muggle problems, isn't it? Don't need to ask a filter. We got tarot cards, and yeah, I mean, I asked last night. To be honest, I said, "How are they feeling today? How are they doing?" And I got the Hermit card, and I thought, okay, that's interesting because that shows they're healing, they're doing introspection, they're working on themselves, they're isolated. So, yeah, that's the cards I got. I can ask again today, like, how are they coping today? So the mind is a powerful tool. I asked in my mind, how are they doing today? And obviously, I used their name. How are they doing today? Five of Swords. So the introspecting, and that one throws me off a little bit, just because the way it's represented in this deck. Five's all about struggles. So the swords really ain't a good one for that. So I think really they're just working through, like they were in the hermit mode, and you go from the hermit mode to introspection to faults. It seems to me today they're really going through it. Really, that's what they're doing. What's the current energy? Ah, interesting. Current energy is balance. They're balancing things. So they're literally trying to figure things out. That's what they're doing. You know, life is there's a healing journey to life. You know, it's not always that simple. But yeah, so these filters, which are absolute useless and crap, if you went on a spiritual journey and you embraced your connection to your guides, you can have these conversations yourself and build into them. Yeah, so I mean, it's really up to people how they live their life, what they believe in. But if you can believe an app, then it's up to you. And for me, it's a waste of time. But yeah, I can ask questions and I'll get an answer. But as you can see there, my book, Lose Your Mind to Find Your Soul, that's my spiritual book. So if anyone's interested, you'll see my first encounters doing tarot for the very first time, me embracing my gifts, me exploring spirituality. You see it the whole way through that. And that book was written in 2021. So I'm much further along on my journey. I'm on the precipice of working, like editing my next spiritual book, which will go a little bit deeper, I guess, more profound. But for the moment, I'm really happy with that book, and I'm in no rush to release the next one. So if anyone is interested in a spiritual journey, of course, and transitioning into alignment, then yeah, my book, Losing Mind to Find Your Soul, will help an awful lot, because at that stage, at the very beginning of that book, I wasn't even doing tarot myself. I had very gifted people say, "Yeah, you definitely tarot." I don't really do it for other people; do it for me. I've helped some people sometimes, but for the most part, I don't really. I just use it really for my own guidance and information. And it's nice to know, for instance, when you love someone or care about someone, you can find out how they're doing. That's victory, recognition, success. That is nice. So, for instance, we could ask how my daughter's doing today. I've just sent her some pocket money, so I think that's boosted her up. She treated herself to, I think it was one of those chocolate frappuccinos from Starbucks. But at the same time, I'm sure she's going through a bit of apprehension because of the upcoming holiday period that I can't travel. So there's an issue there. So we'll see. Maybe she's apprehensive. Maybe she's excited because she's got a break from school. How is my daughter doing at the moment? Oh, that's nice. Community. So she's not doing too bad at all. Oh, okay, she was. So she's surrounded by people because she's at home, but she is left wondering, which kind of clarifies what I just said, didn't I? On the one hand, she might be happy that she's got that. On the other hand, she might be a bit apprehensive, which is exactly what that shows. At the end of the day, I could do a million tarot cards, but it's up to people what they want to believe and what they want to lean into, and how far they want to sort of delve into their life, like into life. It's just when we're ignorant of things, we forgo so many aspects. And I do this for me, not for other people. It's just it's a beautiful tool. See, these stupid apps don't really interest me really. I'll just grab my cards instead, and I'll have a session in the evening. Sometimes I do it in bed. I'm at night, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm a bit curious before I go to sleep. I've got a few questions. Let's have a chat with my guides, or I might tap into them during the day. But either way, it's nice to build that connection with them. And yeah, I mean, my day to day ain't too bad, to be honest. It's been quite, certain parts that are frustrating in life, but the other part have been quite enthusiastic. So let's see. How am I doing today? Haha. Victory, recognition, doing well, doing bloody well. To be honest, if I look at the content I created, there's one in particular I really liked. And that was the one about don't judge people. It was more about speaking up about your own life rather than, focus so heavily on other people's things. I like that video. And I've done a few videos today where I've been really proud. Oh, for crying out loud, you're having a laugh. You could have had 2 better cards for today. 4 of Wands, celebration with victory, success. That means that today has been a huge achievement. Sometimes we don't realize to the extent of that achievement, but I've definitely done something to lay the foundation for something positive. Nice. But again, it's my guide to communicating with me. It's up to people to figure out how to communicate with theirs.